So yeah, it turns out that this video that you're about to see, it turns out that I turned on the recording system on the wrong side, so you don't actually hear my voice, so I'm gonna have to do what I don't necessarily like, which is called the voiceover. So we here are doing a challenge arena, and there's going to be a book about it later. You just pause the video if you want to read it. But we're doing basically a challenge thing. As you can see here, there are our statues and those money signs at the top, which I was originally going to use for calculating money. You'll also read about that. But I eventually decided to put it on the right, so I'll try to get that fixed for next video. But then we have our portraits. On the left is how many losses we have. On the right is how many wins we have. And red is red team wins or losses. Blue is blue team wins or losses. Purple is blue team wins or losses. And you'll also read about that in the book. Oh yeah, and before the challenge started, Doom really liked exploding things while flying with them. So, yeah. If you see those little things, those 2 zeros on the left-hand side and those 2 zeros on the right-hand side that are blue and red, above that is the spectator area. You'll get a tour of that later, I believe, but that is the total amount of score that blue team has gotten and red team has gotten. I just am way too organized. I like keeping track of literally everything. Warning, the next period of voice will be an advertisement kind of basically what some new games I'm going to be playing later eventually in my channel. If you do not want to see this, please skip to the time that is currently provided on your screen if you do not want to see this. Thank you. So, soon I'm going to be playing a new game on my channel, and it is going to be called Town of Salem. It should be appeared on the screen right now. And basically, if you have ever heard of the Town of Salem, it's basically it's this town who is trying to find the witches, and this was a real thing. They thought that witches actually existed, which obviously they do not. And so they killed people until they killed all the witches. So this game is basically based upon that, and there's mafia and other things like that. So if you're familiar with mafia, then this will make sense to you. So now to the book that I wrote for you to read. Again, just pause the video if you need to see it. I suggest that you do see it, because otherwise you will have no clue what is going on. At least I don't think you will have any clue. But anyway, just pause the video if you want to see the book. So now we need to get to the fun stuff. If you read the book, you know that we are going to be randomly choosing who is going to be creating it. And the winner is Doom, so that means that me and Bud are going to play each other. I am blue, and he is red, so we are going to be playing each other. And in the meantime, while Doom is building his thing in the challenge arena, I am going to be building the shop of death. We didn't do much on it, or I didn't do much on it, so I'm not actually going to show that in the video. So Doom decided to do a redstone puzzle, which both of us suck at. So we're going to be doing a redstone puzzle, and hopefully we don't have to do it again. So now we're about to start, and we are going in 3, 2, 1, and now we are playing. So now I'm going to be building this one kind of circuit. This is supposed to be a super clock, and this circuit is one that breaks easily, so I don't suggest using it, but it works for the challenge. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it because I don't necessarily remember. Realize that doesn't work, and then I think I remember how to do it. Realize that that works, and then we realize we're good, and then we go on to the next level. Next one is an auto armor. I know how to do this. It's actually pretty simple. There are easier ones to do. This is probably the easiest one actually to do. But there are other ones that you can do that also equip you with shields and a sword. But this one is just for boots and also, why did I say boots? Just all armor. So you get that, it works. I'm not filling it with armor. So then this is a rising edge monostable, which I'm pretty. So you have to use 3 different types of items. It makes an instant pulse. It was kind of confusing. That actually might be a different one. No, this isn't the rising edge monostable. That's the next one. This is a 4x4 piston door, and you have to stay in the red lines, which is somewhat difficult. But I managed to do it. So I'm trying to figure out where the pistons are going to be going. I start placing the pistons. We get the sticky pistons up there. We need to put that 3 blocks away. Then we get everything attached. It only does the bottom one, and I'm like confused. And then we realize, oh, we need to put blocks there so that it activates the first one too. So then that works, and now it's there. And then we just have to do the same thing on the other side. And then we are all set. And then I'm like, is the redstone gonna have enough power to do this? And it turns out it does. So now we have the 4x4 piston door. It fully functions, and now this is the rising edge monostable. You probably could have seen the signs. You could have probably paused it in different places to see them. So try that. It says now, and so I'm trying to figure it out. It's an instant pulse. It was pretty confusing for me, so it was actually quite confusing. So I'm trying to do it, and eventually there is a hint in the center, and then Doom helps me. And so I'm trying to figure it out. I think I know how to do it, and then he gives this random list of items, and I'm like, I can use those 3, but I can use different ones. And then he's like, and then he tells me that that's the best way to do it, and I'm like, yeah. So I think, well, we just dispense it, but then I realize, wait, that doesn't work. It has to be an instant pulse, so that doesn't work. So I have to figure out how to get a dispenser and other things. I realized I could have just gotten that comparator, put a blah 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 dispenser in front of it, and then he destroys all my work, and then I'm like, how dare you? And then he shows me this one, and I'm like, okay, I guess that works. That one is a continuous one, I believe. No. If you add a circuit to it, then yes, it can be continuous, but yeah. So I tried to figure it out. I'm all confused. I do eventually make it, and then he leaves the game for some reason. I'm pretty sure he joins again, so I don't know why I put that there. I think he put that there, but I don't think it actually matters. But it just literally works, so I put something in, and it gives a pulse, and now it's over there, and I'm just confused. It doesn't actually give a pulse, so I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Doom joins again, and now I'm just destroying the surface. I tried to fill it up, and now I'm just trying to figure out another way to do it. I place a block, I get a comparator. No, wrong way. That way. I put the comparator that way, and I try to figure out what to do next. I get the hopper. I put a sticky piston in. I don't know why I put a sticky piston in, but it came out. So now I'm doing this so that I can organize the hoppers, and now that is a continuous circuit, my friends. It goes on and on forever. And now it's this very confusing redstone puzzle that I still haven't figured out, but I have won it. I have won the competition. You'll see why in just a little bit. I figured, hey, it's pretty easy, and then I'm stuck. I can't move anywhere. I can't push it. I can't push it back. So I'm just asking Doom to restart. He says, tell me if you need to restart. So I'm just waiting for him to reset it. He's not resetting it. Then he resets it. We're good. We're all good. I have to do this one in survival mode for some reason, but it's fine. He refills the glass. He puts that back in. And then I'm like, okay, I think I get this now. There's a sticky piston there. So then I pull it back, and then there's nowhere to go. And I'm like, what? And then Bud left. And then this is where it gets intense. Not really intense, but this is where it's interesting. He says, me versus Big. Just FYI, if you read the book correctly, the creator cannot participate. So already I've won. I continued because I didn't actually see the message, but I have already won because the creator cannot participate. The goal was to get the crayon at the end of the yellow section, and then I asked for a reset, and then he was taking too long. He was doing that over there. I was confused on what he was doing, so I just decided to go into creative mode myself, eventually. I'm still waiting for him. I'm still waiting. And I'm getting tired. And I'm just like, I need to go. Just reset. So I'm telling him, I need to reset. So then I decide to just change it myself. I change it, and then it's all good. I don't care about refilling the glass. And then he finally comes, and I'm like, wow, that was delayed. I did it. Game mode, survival, and then I'm just get out of there, Doom. He refills that, which is needed. Then we go wee all the way home. I get to this part again, and so I decide I might pull it back. Push those two buttons and then push that, thinking that that would extend both, what are they called? Both sticky pistons, and then that didn't work. So I do it this way, and then it's confusing, and I'm all confused, and I'm like, what, help me, I don't know what's going on. So then he said changed. I don't know what changed means. So I fix it, and I keep on doing this forever and forever and forever. This part is pretty simple. I don't think that there was an extra trick that could have gone into this. So I still don't know how to do it, but there has to be some way. And then I realized that there's a sticky piston in the upper top. I don't know how that actually got there, but oh, I think that what happened is he changed it so that there was a sticky piston there so that it would be easier. That wasn't originally there, so I still haven't realized it. And then I'm just trying to figure it out, and then he says winner, and I'm like, yay, I'm the winner. And then he has the golden cap on, and I'm like, thank you for the golden cap. Give me the golden cap. Give me the golden cap. Okay, so then I'm like, yay, I won. And then he says, come to mine. And I'm like, come to the mine or come to his? Okay, just come to his. And then there's usually a crown there. I didn't actually realize that he had the crown on. I'm not sure where that crown went. I'm pretty sure that what happens is it only leads to one, and there's only one crown. So then he's like, good game. I'm like, be right back because I have to go do something. So now you get to watch him type. And then he's like, bye, everyone. And then I'm like, going around, and I'm like, what? So then I open this, and I'm like, yay, I get everything. 250s. And then I got the crown, and then he said, I won. And I'm like, no, you didn't. No, nah. You cannot be part of the contest. No, you cannot. Bud forfeit because he left. That's just how it works. He forfeit. It's how it works. Too bad. Then he says, then it didn't count because Bud left, and then said, no, it's a forfeit. It counts as a forfeit, which it actually does in most games if you leave. So I'm gonna say, I was gonna say fine, but then I'm like, no, it's my realm, I decide the rules, it is a forfeit. And then I'm like, thank you for giving me everything. He says fine, he took the crown, but that's all good. So thank you guys for watching my video. We are going to be adding the one right there. You'll see this in the next video, because I am planning on making it a series. So we put the one down, we're happy, we're going to be putting the other thing down. So please do subscribe, and please share, because no one has ever shared my video. So please do share, subscribe, and like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And please, we need to get over 10 subscribers. I'm still happy that we have 10 subscribers, but I do honestly kind of want more. So thank you guys, and have a good day. Goodbye.